So every Christmas I go well overboard with the Christmas decorations and go to town on my own room. Here's some images of last year's decorations. There's definitely a lot going on. In fact, I take it so seriously I have these special battens I made up with a load of hooks in them so I can hang lots and lots of stuff. It all started from when I wrapped some tinsel around a set of lights one year and just thought it looked really cool. And it's ended up with a whole tinsel light roof sheet thing. Yeah. This year I wanted to do things a little bit differently, however, because, well, I got a lot of retro, vintage Christmas lights that I've been doing up and repairing, so I really want to feature some of them. As well as that, I bought some autumn garland lights, which I also made a video on, and I just thought they looked really cool along with these garlands from the range. So I thought, why not get some winter versions? So I did get a couple of winter garlands from the range, but they were way more money than I expected, and I didn't really have a lot of time, so I only got 2. So I decided to throw up the autumn ones at the same time because why not? And quite frankly, I feel like it all went a bit OTT yet again. But can you really go overkill with the Christmas decorations? I don't know. So already there's a lantern with some red berry lights in. This was left up somehow from last Christmas. Yeah. Oh dear. I decided to start the roof thing off with a set of Premier, I think they're called Firefly lights. Every other bulb kind of flickers and makes this shimmering effect. These will kind of be the backlight in effect for the whole ceiling decoration thing. And then of course put up the 4 garlands. I was really eager to see what my freshly restored Noma Canterbury bells were going to look like, so I got them up right away and it looked awesome. And then it got out of hand. I'm not gonna lie guys, I think I do this every year, but I feel like at this moment it just looks like pure chaos. Yeah, I know I'm putting these upside down, but it just kind of works. And I say I never got round to putting the little wires on half of them anyway. Hey, I'm just putting a set of LEDs up at the minute. In fact, my favourite colour combination. Vintage gold and red. Every 4th LED is red. Really nice set of lights. But yeah, at the minute, in fact with the one set on it doesn't look too bad. But the fact you can sort of see all the wires and the lights above, not so sure. Then when we turn these on, it's just like, whoa. It's a little bit too much of everything, but I think we'll just have to carry on and trust the process here, and hopefully it will look good. I say this is already looking better than just having it all like the whole roof of tinsel. But anyway, it's not designed to all be on at once. It's designed to be like in stages, so you'll have like the LEDs on most of the time, then you'll switch them off to have the vintage lights, and there'll be variations on what ones I have on at what time. But yeah, the fact I'm doing this is the 15th, late evening on the 15th. Yeah, this is probably the latest I've ever put stuff up throughout all the years. So it'll be fun to be suddenly taking this all back down again, because it's going to feel even quicker, isn't it? Because it will be, obviously. And so once I was done with all the lights, I ended up covering it all with tinsel again. It certainly looks pretty. However, yeah, perhaps it's a little bit overkill. I don't know. We've got nice combinations of all the glistening tinsel, the garlands, as well as some LED and vintage Christmas light sets. It does look really nice. Even with all the actual lights off, it still looks really nice. The batten lights in my bedroom do a great job of lighting it all up, but it's even better during the day. The daylight shines on it really, really well, especially when there's some awesome golden sunlight coming in. That just looks so good. In fact, it's a shame I didn't get any footage of that. With that, I can have many variations by turning certain lights on and off. I have a remote control so that I can turn the LEDs on and off separately, whether I'm in bed, at my desk, or wherever the control is basically. I have a couple of those lurking around. These are the Aldi wireless plugs that I featured last year. Here's some of the different variations. We have the vintage golden red set, which is one of my favourites. This doubles up and goes around to my desk area as well. We've obviously got the berry lights in the lantern, the Firefly style lights up the very top, sort of giving a backlighting effect. And we even have a set of the LED Noma Canterbury bells as well. And then moving on to the vintage lights, we spent a rather long time messing about with some household dimmer switches. In fact, that was going to be part of this video as a whole, but it just went on for ages. So here it is, crudely blue tacked onto my headboard wall shelf thing, with the wires just blatantly going up. Not bothered, it's temporary anyway. This then goes to an extension lead that I've tied up the top, with all the vintage lights plugged into it, and then to a socket on the other side for my little Christmas tree. This gives me power to switch these on and off from the comfort of my bed, along with all the other lights. I don't know if that's clever or I'm just really lazy. But it also means I can dim down the vintage sets. Most of them are bright enough anyway. In fact, full brightness are a little bit too much. Taming them down even just a little bit will prolong their life massively. That's why it felt like it was really important to get that dimmer switch set up. And all in all, it worked a treat. The vintage Noah bells that I'd restored were definitely the star of this whole decoration. They just look so good with that winter garland that I got. The 100 set was really nice, however I did cover most of it around the perimeters with all of the tinsel. And the lanterns were really good too, although I did find I didn't use them that much. They do look really good, especially when they're just on their own, and they kind of light up small sections of the whole garland, but yeah, I just found I didn't use it very much. But to be honest, this whole setup wasn't up for very long, unfortunately. I just got round to doing it way too late. And of course, we also have one of my favourite sets, the Premier Starbrights, which are around my computer desk. This I also showed in the end of the repair video for those. Well, there we are, that's all the lights that I used in my room anyway. Well, actually, I say that. There's a few more sets I used in the Advents, as well as another setup on the other half of my room, but I didn't go to as much effort on that side. I think the biggest downside, really, is just... And I joked about this the entire way doing all of the restoration videos or the unboxing videos of Christmas lights and stuff like that. It just disappeared yet again. And I say this every year, but it just gets worse every year. It's crazy. And I really thought this year was going to be different. I thought I was well ahead of myself. I was buying lights in like late September, October, with the intention of restoring a load this year, and oh man. But by the time I started to really get into it, we were sort of in November, and again I just thought, oh, I'm so ahead of myself, and then boom, late December, I'm only just getting it all up, so yeah. And now, unfortunately, the time has come to take them down, and it just doesn't feel like they've been up long enough. Winter's strange, because we sort of put all the lights up in December, then we take them all down early January, and then everything just feels really, really dull and dark again. On that note though, I have a lighting project to get on with for the garden. An all year round lighting project, using what's basically Christmas lights, but shh, don't tell anyone. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Let me know what you think of my OTT Christmas lighting display. I've never actually shown this online before, so curious what people might think. But anyway, Happy New Year everyone. Somehow we made it there, and yeah. There will be some more Christmas light stuff to come out in the new year. So if you're into the Christmas light stuff, don't you worry, it's not going to end. And yeah, there's going to be a lot more cool stuff coming for the channel soon as well. As always, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the comments section hopefully.